Center, which is where Stephanie sits, and how we have partnered up to make these employer chats happen, just to start exposing our current students to the possibilities and organizations of practice areas and tracks that you may want to walk down. So with that, Gabriella DeMello is our first in our series of employer chats, and we welcome you from Embrace. And since we have a small and intimate group, you can provide the overview in the best way that you'd like to about Embrace, and then to the extent that there's room for Q&A along the way or after, we welcome that as well. So I will just be here in some sense, asking questions that I think are important for soon-to-be graduates to think about. But you take the lead, and we'll just, it's a conversation, and we'll just go down that path that way. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Sandra. Welcome everyone. Thank you for this opportunity and being here, and just talk a little bit more about the work that we do here at Embrace. We do have a presentation. Let me see if I can share that with you. Hold on one second. All right, so, and more people are coming in. Oh, you're admitting them, Stephanie? Oh, okay, great, awesome. That is great. Okay, can everybody see my screen? All right, great. So this is the name of our clinic. It's Embrace Pathways to Wellness. We are a licensed mental health clinic, and we are licensed through the state. So we have a DPH license, Department of Public Health. And I will talk more about the credentials that we have. But before we go there, I just want to talk a little bit about myself. So my name is Gabriella DeMello. I'm not in the social work field, but it's similar, and I know that we are doing similar work with the community. I'm actually a licensed mental health counselor. As you can tell, I am originally from Brazil, so I've been in the United States for about 19 years. I actually graduated from psychology in Brazil, and I became a psychologist there before moving to the United States. So it took me a little while to get, to work in the field. And around like 2011, I was able to get a job as a clinician, and I started working in the field and just familiarize myself with the work here. And from that, I had to go back to college to kind of credential what I had done in Brazil previously, to get my license here. And then I became a licensed mental health counselor in 2017. That's when I opened my private practice while I was working in another agency as a supervisor, then after a clinical director there. And then just before the pandemic, in February 2020, that's when I decided, of course, I didn't expect that COVID was coming, all of that. I decided to kind of quit my job at that clinic to focus on my private practice, to expand to a group practice. So that's how Embrace grew, from a private practice to a group practice. And then I was working on get all the license, working on the applications through the state. And we were able to get the DPH license in 2021, just last year. So now we are fully licensed through the state, the Department of Public Health, and we are also credentialed by the Joint Commission, because the work that I want to do was to provide more services to the community and work with the minority community as well. So that's why we had to get those licenses to be able to attend the public that have like mass health, that have limited insurance. So yeah, so that's what we do. So we focus, our mission is to provide quality services to the minority community. We do have several clinicians with different language capacity. So also me being Brazilian, we do have a lot of staff. They are always also from Brazil that speak Portuguese, but we also have staff that will speak Spanish, Haitian Creole, French, Armenian, Russian. So we do have other clinician and other staff that speak different languages. And that's our mission, to provide, quality services to everyone that needs services. So we are located in Peabody, right on Route 1, but we do serve population all around Massachusetts. Everybody knows that with COVID, we started providing more telehealth services. So we do offer both. So we do have an office that it's about like 4,000 square feet. We have 8 therapeutic rooms that we use to see clients in the office, but we also provide services through telehealth. Sometimes with people that need services, that they want a clinician that is culturally competent on their cultural, that speak the language, and let's say if they leave Worcester, for instance, we had clients living in Worcester, so it's a long drive from Worcester to here, but they want services from someone that needed to speak the language. So we are able to provide services through telehealth. So the services that we provide, we offer one-on-one counseling. We also provide couples therapy, family therapy. We are also spending to start more outreach services, such as CBHI services, which includes therapeutic mentoring, in-home therapy, so services that we can provide in the community. So we are working on getting credential to provide those services. We also do immigration evaluation, because that's the population that we sometimes they are in the process of getting, their papers, everything, and they need like a psychological evaluation. So that's a specialized services that we have a team that will provide this evaluation, and then we work closely with some law officers. So a little bit more about working at Embrace. So as I said, we are multicultural, and we do provide services, and we want to be able to make sure that everybody feels welcomed and included, regardless where they coming from and the language that they speak. Sorry, Sandra, I just saw your question. Yeah. It's in Massachusetts. We are licensed through the state in Massachusetts. That is correct. And so we are a team, and we try to be flexible with understanding that with the clients and with the providers, one of the most challenging things for us as a clinic is to find providers to provide services to the population at need, because we do have around like 10 pages of waiting list, clients that need services that we don't have clinicians to be able to accommodate them. So we want to be flexible with the clinicians, because we understand that some people, they have, other things, like they are in school, they have other things to do in life. We are open from 9 to 7, from Monday through Friday. We are also open on Saturdays from 9 to 2. So we do have flexibility in this schedule. Some clinicians will work mainly from home. Some clinicians will work 3 days in the office, 2 days from home. Some clinicians will work only in the evenings and afternoon. So we do have flexibility to just accommodate the need that we have to serve the community. Our software is everything is online, so we do have an electronic everything that we do in terms of the paperwork. All the work that we do with the clients is within our system. So even if you are a clinician here, you can see the client, so you can do all your paperwork from the software that we have. So you don't have to turn in any, paperwork. And we are, a growing company. So we are still growing. As I said, we establishing in 2018, and then we are growing. And with this growth, we have now we serve around 400 clients. That's what we have. We have around 30 providers, and we are still growing. With this growth, we want to welcome everyone that wants to grow with us. That's our goal for every clinician that wants to join the team, to just be part of the team, be part of this mission to serve the community and provide them the best that we can in the field. Let's see. Whoops. So in terms of joining the team, we are always looking for licensed mental health counselor, licensed independent clinical social worker, licensed clinical social workers, master's level clinicians, and also students who are in the second year of their master's degree in social work, mental health, and counseling. So we are always interviewing interns that want to take this experience with us. And one of the reasons that we would say that this will be a great fit for you if you want to intern with us is that we do have a team to support and to train. So we do have someone that will, of course, besides the supervision, that will provide. I think I skipped a slide, didn't I, Talita? I don't know.
I don't think so, but
Okay.
I think that it's great to see this the cast of providers that you are hiring, and that the supervision, because for those who are currently interns, or for our current students right now, they will be looking for, and it would feel like this is your advanced year placement, which is what you have, your second year field placement, and so that's managed through our field education office, and so we can make sure that you are known to them if you're not already. But for those who are thinking about, that are in the group that might be graduating in May, this is a great way to get your, the clinical work that you may be interested in. And so I think one of my first questions was around the billable hours and making sure that you had the kind of supervision that our students would need right out the gate, because they will be LCS eligible at graduation. And then from there, they will require, 2 years of independent clinical social worker oversight in Massachusetts, that is, to earn towards that independent license. So it sounds like you have that cast of providers available for new hires.
Right. And then we take that very seriously. We do have LICSW that are fully licensed and approved supervisors to provide that supervision. We do understand that this is very important for someone that is new to the field, to have that support, to have that supervision, to have that one-on-one. I am here 10, 12 hours a day, every day. So even if your supervisor is not available, I'm always here to answer questions. And so, as I was saying, besides the 1 hour supervision weekly, we do provide the team support. So we do have someone that will train a new clinician or train a new provider. We'll also have a quality assurance team, which is a team of people that will kind of review paperwork, because sometimes clinician would do a great work in the session with clients, but then when translating that into a paperwork, sometimes we understand that this is difficult, it's hard, it requires a lot of work and it's time consuming sometimes. So we do have the quality assurance team that can sit down and review all the treatment planning, progress notes, initial assessment, going over diagnosis, and all of that. It could be really hard for a new clinician or an intern that is in the team with us.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right, and that's my presentation. I'm sure some of you might have other questions, things that I have not talked about or mentioned. This is our contact, and I can send that to you, Stephanie, and to you, Sandra, if you want to just send it to other, yeah.
That's great. Thank you. And I know that I see a hand up already, so I'm going to let the students ask, and then anything that's left out, I'll just follow around out with. So Marcia, please go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Gabriela.
Hi.
I have no idea you are Brazilian by coincidence. I'm a new student. I'm the first year I'm Brazilian too. And
Awesome.
It's very nice to meet you. And
I think I know you from
and
somewhere. I think I know you from somewhere.
maybe from a dental office, because
yes, that's right. Yeah.
because my background is I'm a dentist back in Brazil. And that's why I'm in a master social worker program, but my bachelor actually is a dentistry. I work for 14 years in a dental office with special need kids as an oral hygienist. So, and for 8 years, I'm just giving like very brief background. For 8 years, was doing the medical interpreter as well as oral hygienist. And I work in like hospitals, DCF home visit, IP school meeting, and therefore I just been passionate for this field as well, because I have my own experience with my youngest son. He has ADHD and he gave me such a hard time. So I went through a lot of like such a mental health situation. And that's why I'm here. And for a couple of years, from the pandemic, I decided, as you did it, like I decided just focus on this field, and I just left the office, and now who I am. And it is very good to hear about your background and how you are now. But my question is, as I'm a first year student in that field, and I'm doing part-time because of my job, I still need to work and help, the expenses with my husband. And do you provide, or can we can have the opportunity to do the kind of, I don't know when we are able to, but to do the internship in your clinic eventually? There is a chance as a student for
yes,
MSW and master.
Yes, and
go ahead, Sandra.
Yeah, so it'll vary by school. So on the academic advising side, I'll pour in right now. So you're a campus-based, Marcia?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes.
So for those that don't know that are extended, so that's our part-time program. So the first year is exclusively classes, and then year 2 of the program, it's year 1 of field placement. Year 3 is the advanced year. So this type of field place agency or organization really is designed for that, what we would call the specialized year, right? And so based on our competencies, et cetera. So this would be a year 2 field placement, provided that, Gabriela has the spots available for an intern from Simmons. This would definitely match the criteria, and she has the license independence. In this case, as an intern, we look for an LICSW. To provide the supervision during that second year of your field placement. So in ISW, we have 2 years of field placement.
I know I ahead of time for my question, but it doesn't hard to ask. I just feel very happy when I hear like
Well, this is great. You know in advance, and so you can go
Yeah.
into year one is a very generalist year of your internship. Year two is the advanced or specialized year. So this would be a great lookout for you.
Yeah, and I don't know if a healthcare license certified, and that's why I like to, because I went to, in my whole life I have facing some situation like that, and I'm impassioned with mental health, honestly, and I work with special needs kids, so it's something that's it matched with me, as my own person mission. This is me.
Right, that's right.
That's
That's
good to
terrific.
know.
Yeah, a part of this opportunity to hear an employer like Embrace and to have a speaker like Gabriella come through, a part of it is us, the school, wanting to impart that you will always be a part of a team. Your team out in the world will be considered behavioral health, not necessarily only exclusively social work. So
Yes,
it's
yes.
kind of nice to see that, this organization is being stood up as a private group practice by a non-social work person, but
Yes.
in order to deliver the service and to do the work that
Yes,
she's
I
doing,
agree.
you need to have a interdisciplinary team. And so this is how social work can contribute to it. And so you will find different behavioral health licenses and disciplines within your work and paths as you go forward.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gabriela.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you, Marcia.
any other questions for Gabriella while you have her captive? Because I'm sure this is a part of taking an hour out of your clinical, but we're thrilled to have you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's a pleasure being here. And does anybody else have any other questions?
Any you two, any other campus-based students here, or is everyone else online? I guess I should ask, is everybody a campus-based? That must mean no. So everyone's an online student in other states? Online, I see. So Rachel's online. Haley, aren't you with us here on campus? Okay. And
Talita is one of my staff. She just
one of your
joined us.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah, she works with us.
I see. And so Mercia's on ground, Haley's on ground, and Rachel is out of state. And your location is exclusively right now in Peabody. Is that true?
Yes,
okay.
That's correct. Yeah, we're right on Route 1, and we say it's Peabody, but it's very in the Linfield and Sagas line. So you're right on Route 1, close to 95 as well.
Linfield. Got it.
Yeah.
And as far as, I guess the question that if I were someone's thinking about these kind of roles, professional development, is there any opportunity for because an LC will need those CEUs? Is there anything like that that's being offered from a staff development perspective?
Yes, we are always bringing on trainings, and we are also flexible in terms of if someone needs to be specialized in some areas. We do also provide paid trainings. I just had one of interns that she interned with us. She's now a clinician, and she wants to specialize in IFS. So Embrace is paying for her to specialize in IFS, and that will count towards her CEUs as well.
Great. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. We want everybody to grow with us. That's why we want. Yeah, we don't want anybody. This is a great field. That's why I feel so happy to see like Marcia,
That's
joining
awesome.
and doing, because this is a great field. We have a great work to do out there, and I like seeing people growing with us. Like from where I came and where I am today, I just want everybody to join.
That's awesome.
And just grow with us, because it's a lot of work out there that we can do to the community.
Right,
Yes,
right.
I agree.
Is this considered is it per diem? Is it, how should folks think about this kind of work? Is it per diem,
Mhm.
minus benefits type of, but a way to get those clinical hours
Yeah.
and great supervision?
So as I said, we try to be flexible because we want to great professionals to be with us. So we do have both options. We do have full-time employees that they are with us with full benefits. So we do offer health insurance, 401k, life insurance. So we do have a full package of benefits for those who wants to be full-time employees. But we also understand that some people, they want to have their flexibility in working for other agency as well. So we do also offer a fee for service subcontractor. So that will depends whatever, the people decide that fits for them. I just don't want say that, oh, you're not a fit for the company because you want to be, employee, or you want to be a subcontractor. So I like to talk to the clinicians and to see what will be the best fit for them. That's what I want to. I always sit down with people that we are hiring and say, what is the best scenario for you? Because I want people to work for Embrace and be happy with the work they do. I understand that this is a field that requires a lot from us mentally, emotionally. So if you're working in something, it's not doesn't align with what you need. So that's when there is a disconnection. That's why I like to sit down with people and say, what are you looking for? Are you looking for to be a 9 to 5 full-time employee? Or do you want to be flexible? You want to work from home? You want to make your own schedule? So we do offer both scenarios.
That's great. Thank you. I see a question, and I think that it's
Part time to get health insurance. I don't know if So for health insurance, we do require it to be full time, and that will be 30 hours per week. And that's around a caseload between 20 to 25 clients per week if you're doing outpatient.
full time or part time?
Yes, full time.
Full time, 22.
Yeah.
And you have third party pay as a DPH accredited, et cetera. You accept third party payment. Is that how the billable hours work? Is it billable hours for the?
So it's all through insurance.
Yeah.
So we do bill the insurances, and And in our website, we have a list of insurances that we work with, and we also have a list of staff. So if you guys want to just look at our website, and we'll talk, we'll have all the staff that in their background and the language that they speak as well.
Excellent, excellent. So, and is your colleague a clinician as well with you?
Talita, no, Talita is just the communication department. So she's not a clinician. She also has a master's in communication. She's also from Brazil.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I was going to put her on the spot and ask her the favorite parts of being with Embrace, but since we won't put you on that spot then.
But
she
I
just joined. She joined us a couple weeks ago. She's been with us only, I think, 2 weeks, Talita?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yes.
Great. What
It's
else?
awesome to be here. It's awesome to be here. That the team is amazing.
That's
it's
wonderful.
Very welcome. Like you can see people helping each other. So it's very welcome here. You're gonna like it, guys.
Right. It sounds, I mean, Gabriella emphasized culture, and I think that's what we always say. We want new graduates going in with that intentionality of looking for alignment in culture and fit for yourself in an organization as well, right? And that the values of the organization, at least, that they align with what you're looking for. So all of that's important, and this is a captive opportunity to get a sense of that from your leader from the top. So I think that this is a great way to get a sense of that. So thank you for sharing as well. Any other questions? So it sounds like folks know how to they know how to contact you. It sounds like from our grouping, it may be first from an internship, although we may have others who are maybe graduating in May. If this is of interest to them, they know how to contact you as well. Any questions of us and Simmons or anything on that end that I can help fill in? About our program, you know. From Gabriella at all. Have you had any Simmons interns yet? Have you made connections with our field education department yet?
So yeah, I was gonna ask you that who is the person that we should, I was in contact with Stephanie because there was one student that would start her internship in January. But she's actually friends with one of my friends. That's why we got connected. So who will be
this Stephanie, right?
I believe so. I think it was, yeah, I'm not sure, but I believe so. Maybe not.
Stephanie Nunley, do you think it's you? No?
No, it's not me.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
Sorry.
so maybe I'm just getting confused. Yeah, but who will be the point person that we can contact in terms of?
So for the MSW program, we have Eugenia Knight is the field education director. And let me just put, and so they are about to go into their cycle of year 2 placements usually start, in that Christmas, right after, before Christmas break or right after Christmas break. In that window, they'll start the year 2 placements, and that's where you'd want to be in that cadence. Okay, so I'm just going to put in Eugenia Knight, and this is for campus space. We do have some MSW students who may be local in Massachusetts, but they're in the online program. And so I'm going to put campus.
Okay.
So these are the 2 directors.
Are you going to send in the chat?
I am. I'm typing as we go.
Perfect. Awesome. Let me see if I can find the name of the person that I was in contact with.
And this is, I'm going to say MSW. Your setting wouldn't quite work unless you had some other supporting role, coordinating role, I don't know, some other type of role, maybe as you expand to CDHI, et cetera.
Right.
BSW, we do have BSW students as well, but that would be another director, and we can give you her name when you get to that stage.
I think we are very close to start providing CDHI services because we just got contract with Mass Health Medicaid.
Oh, okay. Oh, great.
So we are very close to start providing CDHI services. That's when we can hire BSWs as well.
Okay, so this is the BSW director, and she can connect you to the BSW field education director.
Okay, the person I was talking to was Erin Zelani. Does that sound familiar to you?
No, from a field education perspective?
She's a senior placement specialist.
I think that's okay. So that would be with our online program. So that may be who you spoke with. So that person would be working closely with the name I just gave you, which was Alana Sanders,
okay,
the field director for online. And so it's a third party that helps to do the placement on that end. Whereas on the campus space, we have a team of field educators that are doing that on the ground. They're doing the placement process on the ground. I just sent you the BSW field information, at least field director information, program director information who can connect you with the field for the BSW. So yeah, the cadence timing will be very different, but I think that would be more tailored for your in-home than the
Perfect.
MSW. So
Awesome.
yeah, so I would say reach out for sure to Eugenia to be in the cycle for the advanced year placements, which will start really soon.
I would do that
Yeah.
because, as I said, we still need to have more clinicians and providers that will be, oh, someone is,
Yeah, do you want to, we can bring them in, or are you ready to give about 10 minutes?
yeah, I'm here for you guys if you want to bring that in.
For those that are here, do you have any additional questions that have come up since our back and forth exchange?
I don't. I think you provide me some very great contact that I can connect.
Wonderful for you. Hello, Falante, is that it? Is that it? Thanks for joining.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Did I pronounce your name properly?
Yes,
Okay. Are you on ground or or online?
I'm online.
An online student?
Yes,
Are you local to Massachusetts?
I'm not. I'm in DC.
Okay. So the organization that we have today happens to be Massachusetts local organization that is in the north of our city, so to speak, in an area called Peabody. And there's some slides that will follow maybe after we finish, and the recording. Actually, a recording will follow, so you'll see what was covered. And if you're planning to come this way to Massachusetts, this may be the type of organization that may interest you. Are you
Okay,
joining?
thank you.
Okay, are you joining with any specific questions? We have about 10 minutes and we just wanted to give you an opportunity to ask anything if you had any questions.
If I can like see the recording, it would be great. I'm in my internship now, that's why I'm like late to this.
Correct.
But
Okay.
if I can like see the recording, I'd be really appreciative.
Okay, thank you for joining. And we explained that many folks are in their practicum during this time, and then there's a set. Your ones aren't and your twos are, so that's what's, I think, going on with the time slot. Thank you. So, Gabriella, any last or final words that you need from us?
No, just I want to thank the opportunity to be here. I would like to join something like this in the future if there is an opportunity. So just keep, embrace in mind. Thank you, Stephanie, for, connecting. And yes, I just want to be in contact with you guys. And thank you again for listening to us and to get to know more about Embrace and the work that we do here in Massachusetts.
Great, thank you so much. I think we know you now, so I think the dilemma is we will find you, and it will certainly be through field education first, and with no doubt, as they do their year 2 placements. And then for those who are graduating, they at least have now had a debut of who Embrace is as a private group practice. Hubbed out of Peabody, Mass, and it's a growing organization accredited by Joint Commission, accredited by BPH. These are all great things, third-party payer and full-time and part-time opportunities. So it's a great learning ground for newly graduating licensed eligible MSWs. Marcia, it looks like you have a question.
Just to say thank you for all of you. Thank you for this opportunity. I'd like to hear that, and it's always good to have more, to have this embrace mission. And I wish eventually I'm gonna join that teamwork.
That's
Awesome.
That's
as
great.
soon
Thank
as I can. Thank you,
Thank you,
Sandra.
Marcia.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. It's wonderful to
appreciate
see a group that's focused on meeting the cultural needs at this site of delivery. So this is a growing organization, and we're glad that we could be a part of it. So thank you, Gabriella, for
Welcome.
joining us today, and thanks everyone
Thank you.
for coming in, and thank you. And we'll give you back the 5 minutes of your hour to transition to
All right.
classes or to clients. Okay, so thank you
Awesome.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone
Bye.
for joining. Yes, bye-bye.